Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining. Just a quick reminder, if you're not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get all the notifications and you know when I post my latest videos. Today I thought I'd show you guys some progress that I've been making on something that I've been working on lately, which is I've been focusing a little bit more on kind of loose sketching, just to give my sketches and my drawings kind of a little more character and a little more life. So I'm just gonna do like a really simple drawing of this cat, and I'm not gonna worry too much about making sure that every little line is perfect or anything like that. And I thought I'd share it with you because I've really been enjoying the results that I've been getting in the way that my final sketches turn out. Because like I said, they just have kind of their own, they take on their own personality and it just has more character. So I'm just gonna stop talking and we'll get started. So I found this picture of this cat online and I thought it would be a neat picture to draw given that the cat's asleep, and I just thought it was pretty cool. So typically what I've been doing is I'll hold my pen a little bit higher up than normal. So usually I'd be over here. I've been going up here just to make sure that I keep my lines as loose as possible and not worry about what the outcome is, but just more so get the feeling of the drawing. And I actually stumbled across this by watching a few other videos on YouTube, mainly regarding like urban sketching. So urban sketching is something else that I've been interested in getting into, and I've been watching a lot of videos regarding it. And I really enjoy the way that a lot of these urban sketchers are able to get just like the feeling of whatever it is that they're sketching across in their drawing, which I always thought is super interesting, because one of the things that I really enjoy about drawing is obviously not only getting my own style or creativity reflected in the drawing, but I also enjoy just kind of staying loose in the process. So I've really gotten into, I guess, the urban sketching style, if you will, of drawing. And I've just been having a lot of fun with the way that my sketches have been coming out. So I thought I'd share kind of what I've learned with all of you and maybe tempt you to try it out yourself. So right now I'm just obviously working on the nose and making sure that I get that in. So as I said, I mean, at least now I'm by no means an expert in loose sketching. Again, this is just something that I recently started experimenting with, so I'm by no means an expert, so feel free to take whatever I say with a grain of salt. But so far what I've learned is not to focus so much or worry so much about making sure that everything or every little line is perfect and all the proportions are just so, and it's really more so about just conveying the feeling of the drawing, or the subject in your drawing, I should say. And in doing that, I've really been having a lot of good luck with how my drawings have been coming out. So yeah, so as you can see, I'm obviously keeping my lines quite loose. I'm not completing a lot of them. I'm kind of giving them this sort of like jagged texture just to kind of like represent the fur. I'm also not, connecting a lot of my lines, just to again let the brain fill in the gaps. And yeah, the key, at least for me, I found, is just to really focus more so on capturing whatever it is that you're capturing and not worry so much about, oh, I didn't get the ear just right, or I didn't get this part just just right, or it's a little askew, or whatever the case may be. It's more about capturing the moment. So, and again, like I said, I'm not an expert in this style of drawing. This is something that I've recently started experimenting with, but I've really been enjoying the process, so I thought I'd just share it with you guys. And some of you may already be familiar with that urban sketching style, so this might be nothing new to you. You've probably been doing this for years, and you're just kind of, you know, you're just wondering why I'm just now finding out about it. But I've been really happy with the results that I've been getting, so I just enjoy, I guess, just sharing that with all of you, in the hopes that maybe you enjoy it as well. So as you can see, you know, it's not perfect, but it does convey the message. Like it does represent the subject, is what I was trying to say. Now, is it perfect? No. But was it fun to do? Yes. And so now I'm just going to see if I can get in some of the stripes here in this cat's fur. So like I said, this has been a really fun process for me. I've been enjoying this quite a lot, and kind of experimenting with this style of sketching, and I just, it also seems, it's also more fun. So I've really been having a good time learning this, and kind of trying to get better at it. And this is something I think I'm going to be working on for a little while. And now another thing that I've really been enjoying with this sketchbook, it's a watercolor sketchbook, so I've been working on my watercoloring a lot more lately, which has been nice. So now I think I'm gonna add some color to this sketch. Just gonna get my palette out. And so yeah, so I just thought I would do this nice kind kind of just simple drawing to just illustrate, I guess, these very simple steps that I've been working on lately in getting better with my I guess urban sketching, loose sketching style. Watercolor is obviously something I've also been trying to get a little bit better at. So please forgive me if this isn't exactly the best watercoloring technique. It's just something that I've started experimenting with and kind of getting used to. And this is actually also something that I'm trying to keep relatively loose within my watercolors and my painting. Is I find, again, like the drawing, I also find that it helps to keep it loose, just because, again, it starts taking on like a personality of its own, which is, it's pretty difficult to explain, but like that's the best way that I can explain it, is just, it really does kind of take on its own persona, which is another reason why I've really been enjoying this technique, and I think I'm going to be doing this for a while. I mean, I definitely have a lot more to learn, but I'm enjoying the process so far, and that's really all that matters. Now I'm just going to darken up these stripes a little bit. Now I'm just darkening up some of the areas that I went over on my first layer as it kind of starts to dry a bit, just to darken up some areas. But if any of you are like expert watercolors, please leave me a comment with some tips, because I'm always looking to learn anything new, anything that can improve my technique in any way. So feel free to comment down below and share any tips that you have, because I'm always looking for ways to improve. Just do a little bit of that brown in the nose. This is another thing that I've discovered about the watercolors is I've kind of like started using like a little smudging technique like you would when you're sketching to kind of like give that little effect of like the little, I guess the wrinkles in this case, and like the brow. Again, still something that I'm kind of trying to figure out and working through. And now we'll just add a little bit of the floor there just so it doesn't look like this particular cat is hovering in space. Although that would be kind of neat. We'll just add some of that floor. Color here. There you have it. Nice, simple, loose, sleeping cat sketch. I hope this was helpful. If anything, it was at least a pretty good video to follow along with if you want to try. Again, like I said, I'm still working on learning more about loose sketching and just, again, conveying the feeling of the subject rather than worrying about getting every single line and detail perfect. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Again, be sure to subscribe if you're not already, and leave any comments down below. Any tips or tricks that you may have, let me know what you thought of the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.